See, I was running the old map to find lost Nazi gold scam. When researching for a new angle, I came across this doomed ship, the SS Fort Stickin. February 24, 1944. It left Birkenhead, England, heading for Bombay. Its initial cargo, Spitfires, disassembled. 1,319 tons of explosive, a now disputed number of gold ingots, and one stowaway ferried in one rubber raft from what was later to be known as Dog Beach in Normandy. It bothered me that this burly teen was left to fend for himself in a ship hold for weeks on end. That should have been my first clue that he wasn't a common human. They're older than the English language and like being alone in dark, underground places. Seems there in the dark, he transferred most of the gold into a couple of pre-selected boxes of Spitfire parts. Hot sweaty work for an unfed kid in the dark, and any normal human would have been caught, you'd think. But, of course, he wasn't human. Arg, touch me heard a scurvy rat in the hold. Aye aye, changing of the gold guard duty time, sir, aye aye. The Fort Stickin stopped in Egypt and unloaded the Spitfire parts and took on a hold of much lighter but rather flammable bales of cotton. And in Egypt they found a stowaway, some goofy kid. They kicked off the boat without ceremony. The Fort Stickin made it all the way to Bombay, then blew up, taking out 10 other ships and a good part of the port with it. Sabotage was suspected. A couple of bars of gold were found years later in... Problem: why would the SAM do that? You can get gold easier ways, and while the blast may have helped the Nazi war effort, it does little for the SAM. Turns out the Nazi occultists had something of great importance to the kid, maybe even a controlling talisman. So the kid made a deal. Where's that thing now? At this second, it's untouchable, but in about 16 hours, it's going to be at Patton's map, in the middle of the fucking desert.